Hello everyone and welcome back to Cafe Stella, Maze Route. It's Christmas! Yay! Although I guess that's not really that exciting considering we have work. Boo. Christmas
Oh yeah, because the cafe is open on Christmas Eve and Christmas, right?
I believe so, yeah. Although I had to step away for a little while to attend a class, once it was over, I went straight back to helping Suzune-san, who had been hard at work since this morning making cakes. Both Nozomi and Akazuki-san have been helping out in the kitchen as well, while Yuchidani-san, Shiki-san, and Mikado are in charge of dealing with the customers. It seems our cakes are selling out almost as soon as they come out of the oven. We must have gotten even more orders than I thought. I'm once again reminded of just how amazing of a baker Suzune-san is, and how popular her sweets are.
Suzune-san, I wish he had a better ending.
Yeah, but at least her sweets are good. The afternoon came and went and the sun began to set. Normally things would finally be settling down, but today, this is when the rush of customers coming home from work start to arrive. In other words, our peak hours are only just beginning. Funky.
Okay.
Actually, this sounds like WarioWare music.
Oh yeah.
Huh, actually it kinda does.
頑張ります。
After working all day without a break, the three of us are dead tired. Even Suzune-san's face is showing signs of fatigue. While we desperately wanted a break, though, there was no time for that.
私が言うとみんな怒りそうだけど、予想以上の修羅場だわ。でも嬉しい悲鳴ではありますね。予約の多さは人気の証です。すずねさんのファン、うちの学園にもたくさんいますよ。美味しいって評判です。
I've got so many questions about Kana. Like, does she feel tired?
That seems to be the implication.
Does she get exhausted? Yeah. Okay.
It seems like she does when we know she eats, so...
Yeah, I mean, does she need to eat?
That I'm still not clear about, because I think, didn't she establish she enjoys the act of eating, and...
Yes.
She does get listless if she doesn't eat? I don't know if that means she has to eat, though.
Yeah.
Good question.
Like, I'm real unclear on the, like, physiology of the whole Shinigami thing.
It's a good question.
プロである以上、味で他の店には負けられないしね。ただ、調子に乗って予約を取りすぎたのはちょっと反省してる。やっぱ絞るべきだったな。
Wait, we didn't? Oh, geez. Yikes.
But it wasn't an impossible amount. We're almost there.
あともう少し頑張りましょう。はーい。
Putting aside the chit-chat, we throw ourselves back into our cake making. After finishing up the last few orders, we finally get a moment to catch our breaths. And with our cakes now completely sold out, we decided to close up shop a little earlier than usual.
皆さんお疲れ様でした。いやほんと、さすがに疲れたわ。今日はケーキ売るだけだしって思ってたけど、クリスマスを甘く見てた。
I never stepped out of the kitchen today, but there must have been a crazy number of customers.
もうすごいなんてもんじゃ。3人で対応してましたけど、全然追いつかないくらいでした。
Even May is exhausted.
クリスマス限定のじゃなくて、いつも販売しているケーキを買いに来てくれたお客さんも多かったんだけど。
そっちもバカ売れでしたね。
合間合間に補充はしてもらったのに、その度に瞬殺。
そこだな、一番の反省点は予約を優先しすぎた。
まさに飛ぶように売れていたぞ。クリスマス効果は凄まじいな。
But we weren't selling hotcakes, we were selling regular cakes.
Yeah, but they probably just came out of the oven, right? So they've got to be hot.
Well, that's true.
Coming from the kitchen side, you don't know the half of it.
イブは普段の10倍売れるなんて言うしね。ケーキ屋さんはどこも戦争だよ。
And again, what happened to this being a cafe?
一応クリスマス本番は明日ですけど、今日の方が予約入ってたんでしたっけ？ピークはイブ。と言っても、普段より売れるのは間違いないけど。
イエーイ！
この勝機逃したくないですね。鈴音さんの負担が大きいのは心配ですけど。
That's exactly what we said when we were on her route.
負担はみんな一緒でしょ。売れる時に売っておかないとね。明日も頑張んなきゃ。そうですね。明日に備えて今日はしっかりと休みましょう。
お疲れ様でした。
お疲れ様でした。
After cleaning up, wiping the place down, and changing clothes, everyone made their way home. Yuchidani-san and I, however, stayed behind to tell Akazuki-san and Mikado about what happened at the mall yesterday.
そうか。無事蝶を捕まえることができたか。
はい。
メイよ。
はい。
なぜそんな血走った目で私を見る？
今日は猫ちゃん携帯には
ならん。
わかりやすいほどテンションが落ちましたね。
まったく愛玩動物ではないぞ私は。
No, but you are a cat that she wants to pet.
はい、すみません。
それで蝶を捕まえた後どうなった？
She seemed to brighten up considerably. And I'm positive that change was due to the influence of Yuchidani-san's power. But assuming you were right about her being love-struck, she'll probably most likely become depressed again if she's dumped, so we may have to monitor her situation again if that happens.
Does that mean that we have to play matchmaker instead?
メイさんのことは気づかれていませんね。
Pretty sure she was preoccupied.
はい、近づいてないし気づいてはいないと思います。
もっとも気づかれていたところでメイのおかげで心が軽くなったとは思わんだろう。無事蝶を捕まえることはできた。あとは放てるようになればメイも一人前だな。
頑張ります。練習は私たちがいる時にしてくださいね。一人ではしないように。
Why? Could there be catastrophic consequences?
I mean, I
今
assume
日解き
so.
放ってしまったら周囲にどんな影響が出るかわかりませんから。
Yeah.
Okay.
はい。
ご苦労だった。今日はゆっくり休むといい。
It would just be like the scene in Ghostbusters when they release the ghost traps and shut the whole system down and it just explodes with ghosts.
お疲れ様でした。はい、お疲れ様でした。
Good night.
先輩、よかったら少し寄り道しませんか？
I mean, I think it's a little late for smoothies, but whatever.
I was about to suggest the same thing. You want to see how the woman's doing, right?
気になっちゃって。見に行ってもお店にはいない気はしますけど。
Yeah.
はい。やっぱり。
Guess she isn't here.
今頃どこかでデートでもしてるのかな？
Maybe. Probably not here at the mall, though.
ある意味職場ですもんね、ここ。
Yeah, who would want to do that?
Yeah. Incidentally, do you want to go to Cafe Stella in like a week?
でも人いっぱいだから行 いたとしても探せないですね。
True. Nothing but Christmas couples as far as the eye can see.
Yuchidani-san takes a couple of steps away from me.
What's wrong?
あ、いえ、私たちも一応男女のペアなので、
And?
そういう風に見えるかなって思ったら恥ずかしくなって。
You don't want to be seen with me? Ow.
あ、そういうことじゃなくて。
Sure felt that way.
I'm kidding, I'm kidding. You really aren't good with the romance and stuff, are you?
苦手というか、慣れてないというか。先輩、私のことどう思ってますわ？
Ooh. We get the May theme.
Yeah.
Huh? What do you mean?
Remix.
なんか思わせぶりになっちゃいましたけど、そういうことではなく、普通に印象です。私の印象。
Well, let me think.
You're a little short for a stormtrooper? No, that's dumb.
冷たいとか絡みにくいとか。
Oh no, I've never thought of you like that.
本当ですか？
Really? If anything, you're the opposite. I've always thought you were cheery and easy to talk to.
Yeah.
そっか。よかった。じゃあ、うまくできてるのかな。
What, is that not your real personality and you're just putting up a persona?
What do you mean?
Royale.
ちょっと話がそれますけど、
I'm listening.
私、お父さんとお母さんに話したことあるんです。目のこと。でも、冗談だと思ったみたいで、笑われちゃいました。
Anyway, their souls have been trapped in there for a while.
前髪伸ばしてるのも、なんだろう。そう、中二病みたいな、そういうのだと思ってます。
Oh yeah, because you totally fit the emo archetype.
I imagine her just wearing all black, like black dyed hair, but then she still has the same personality.
Oh, that would be hilarious.
それで思ったんですよね。ああ、理解してもらえないんだって、普通じゃないんだって。それから人に話すのをやめました。
Really?
それがトラウマっていうのは大げさですけど、ちょっとあるんですよね。心のどこかで引っかかってる。私は理解してもらえないっていじけたり、本当の私を隠していることに負い目があったり、普通じゃないって自覚してるから、周りから浮いてないかなって、実はいつも不安です。
Wow.
What do you mean? If anything, you're always the center of attention. Out of all of us, you're undoubtedly the best at handling customers. Everyone at the cafe relies on you.
Very true.
I mean, have you seen
ありがと
Natsume?
うございます。嬉しいです。
That one look in particular. I'm pretty sure that look could turn people into stone.
私、喫茶店のアルバイトずっと続けたいです。やっと私の全部を知ってくれる人たちと出会えて、すごく嬉しいんです。いつもクリスマスとかあんまり興味はなかったけど。
She'd been staring at the mall's decorative Christmas lights this entire time, but all of a sudden, she turns to face me instead. Then, she gives me a deep bow. Springing back up, she grins at my puzzled expression. I should be used to seeing her smile by now, but for some reason, the look on her face makes my heart skip a beat.
今年は最高のクリスマスです。恋人はいないけど、私のことを理解してくれる人と一緒に過ごせました。
It's okay, I am friend boy.
ありがとうございます。先輩、私のこと気がついてくれて。
Glad I could help you be yourself.
はい。
Feeling embarrassed, all I could manage was that bland response. But Yuchidani-san seems genuinely happy, smiling even more broadly.
なんかすみません。急に語り出しちゃって。反応に困りますよね。
That's what the bar at the bottom tells us.
Don't sweat it. I've got a bit of an unusual situation of my own, actually. I understand how it feels not being normal.
変わった状況ですか？
There's a bit of a problem with my soul, you see, and I'm looking for a way to fix it.
Wanna help?
それって私手伝えますか？
She
Well,
offered.
funny you should mention that. Well, I do have an age gallery to fill.
I hesitate for a moment. I can't exactly tell her, go out with me and that'll solve everything. If I was that sort of person capable of being so brazen, I wouldn't have done something as outrageous as turn back time in the first place. We're so socially awkward, we broke time.
I'm not sure what to do myself, to be honest.
そっか。手伝えることがあったら何でも言ってくださいね。
No, we will.
I will. Thanks.
あ、そうだ。めっちゃ話変わりますけど、スムージー飲みましょう。
I knew it. I knew it.
Sure. Guess that's sort of our tradition now every time we come here.
ですね。今日はおごらせてください。
All right.
No, you don't have to.
ダメです。おごります。テスト勉強見てくれたお礼、まだできてなかったので。
Seeing your grades go up was reward enough for me.
ダメです。絶対おごっちゃいますから。行きましょう行きましょう。
Alright, alright.
Together, we weave our way through the holiday crowds. Look at them all. Jam-packed. Unlike the other couples around me, I wasn't able to find that special someone to spend Christmas Eve with this year. Nevertheless, I had the distinct feeling that I had grown closer to Hyuchidani-san. Maybe eventually I'll start calling her May.
カフェステラと死神の蝶。
Probably not this episode, though. It's been a few days since the craziness of Christmas, and things had largely returned to normal at the cafe. The end of the year is fast approaching. Today happens to be our last day of work before then. And there it goes.
Today was our last day of work before that.
オープンから約2ヶ月ですか。早いものですね。
幸い順調に売り上げは伸びている。特にクリスマスの2日間が凄まじかったな。
過去最高でしたね。
Woo!
季節イベントの重要性を実感できた。味を占めてお正月も何かできないか考えたんだけど。
Well, we have an idea, but it was in a different timeline.
何かしますか？
Cheap out.
思い直した。年末年始まで働いてもらったら完全にブラックよね。
Well, scummy does rhyme with yummy.
Oh my god.
は？
No, yeah, we deserve that.
Nothing. Just forget I said anything.
どうして急にくだらないこと言ったの？
It's our thing.
I don't know. It's worked for a year.
Give or take.
Gomennasai. Just ignore me.
Please don't.
高峰さんは妙なはっちゃけ方をする時がありますね。ウェイ事件といい。
I don't know what you mean, dude.
Why do you still remember that?
ウェイ事件？
Oh, gee.
No. Let's.
何を勘違いしたのか語尾にウェイを。
That's not true. We ended the one with Doodad.
Stop, please. I'm sorry.
後で教えて。弱み握っときたい。
わかりました。
Why do you hate us?
Oh, come on.
まあ高峰くんの話はどうでもよくて、住染さん。はい。住染さんのお家って神社よね。
はい、そうですよ。
参考までに聞きたいんだけど、年末年始に何か特別なことってしてる？
特別。おみきを振る舞ったり、舞の奉納はしますね。あとは、なんだろう。
Well, we know what's going to happen on her route.
Oh,
おみ
man.
くじは？おみくじは一年中してるよ。でも年始にする人がやっぱり多いかな。
The dance at the shrine reminds me of a Sanrambanka,
Oh, okay.
which we still should
お
probably
みく
do
じ
at some point.
か。うまく取り入れられないかな。
I mean, I'd be on board with that.
フォーチュンクッキーとかいいかもね。
Yes.
中に入れるのは衛生的に問題があるから、注文したお客さんに引いてもらうとか。
ああ、いいですね。後で少し相談に乗ってもらってもいいですか？
いいよ。仕事熱心なのはいいですが、休むときはしっかりと休んだ方がいいと思いますよ。
Well, it doesn't seem to be having a detrimental effect on her health this time, so, you know.
ああ、ごめんなさい。つい。
このまま話し込んでしまいそうですし、そろそろ解散しましょうか。皆さん、お疲れ様でした。良いお年を。夏目さん、この後うち来る？
いいですか？
いいよ。どうせ暇だし。
ありがとうございます。お邪魔します。
のぞみさんも一緒に帰ろっか。昴生はメイさん送ってあげなよ。昴生くん、メイちゃん、またね。良いお年を。良いお年を。
Natsume and Suzune being friends just makes me happy.
最近いつも送ってもらっちゃって。
I know. They actually match up really well personality-wise.
They do actually. They should be best friends in this timeline.
Yes, I like it.
That's no big deal. Your house isn't that far, and it's dangerous for you to be walking alone at night anyway. If anything, I should have been doing this from the start.
It's dangerous to go alone. Take me.
ありがとうございます。
That's his
先輩、
cell.
年末年始どうするんですか？
Probably just gonna chill in my apartment all day.
おじいちゃん家とか行かないんですか？
Nah, I'd go see my dad, but I doubt he's coming back for New Year's.
Yeah, I don't even know where he is most of the timelines.
Oh, what about you?
うちは31日におじいちゃん家行きます。多分2日に戻ってきますね。お
Oh,
じい
so
ちゃん
your
が打っ
dad
たお蕎麦を
go get
親戚みんなで食べるんで
metaphorical
す。
cigarettes.
Maybe she just doesn't feel comfortable hanging out with them because of the eye incident.
Oh, that sounds nice.
一人だとおせちとかも食べないですよね。
Nozomi usually brings me some, or invites me to eat with her family.
そっか、幼馴染ですもんね。
Yeah, though I always feel like I'm imposing since New Year is usually a really busy time for them. So this year I was just planning to laze around the house, at home by myself.
じゃあ先輩が暇しないようにめっちゃライムを送ります。
I thought you were going to be celebrating with your relatives. Don't wait time messaging me.
暇なら作りますよ。親戚と話すより先輩と話す方が楽しいですもん。
Oh, well, if you say so.
Talk about straightforward. I can feel myself blushing a little. No wonder I'm still a virgin.
年が明けた瞬間に明けましておめでとうございますって送りますからね。
Not if I message you first.
どっちが早いか勝負ですね。
You're on!
じゃあ先輩、ありがとうございました。
Don't mention it. See you next year.
はい、良いお年を。
Happy holidays.
カフェステラと死神の蝶。
The more days off I have, the faster time seems to go by.
Unrelated to this, but related to cafes.
Mm-hmm.
I once, when I was at the beach, went by a cafe, and their gimmick was that coffee, the price of coffee hadn't changed in like 50 years.
Ooh, okay.
Or I guess at the time it would have been like 40 years. So it was 25 cents for a cup of coffee.
Nice. Okay.
And I know like the theory of that is like, you know, you get people in to buy the coffee, they're gonna buy a meal with it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm pretty sure I just bought like 4 cups of coffee and left.
You know, depending on the quality of the coffee, that might not be that much of a loss for them.
Yeah, I mean it was still good. I wish more places would do that. Just have something be real cheap.
Although I hadn't spent the entire time lazing around, the holidays were over in the blink of an eye. Tomorrow it's back to business as usual at the cafe.
Oh.
I receive a message from Hyuchidani-san online. Since she'd been messaging me quite frequently over the past few days, I've never felt bored, even though I was alone for the holidays. She returned from her trip last night, so I assumed her messages would stop coming, but evidently not.
Huh? Wait. Huh.
Apparently she wants to drop by to bring me some osechi. What time can I come over? She asked, to which I reply, I'm free anytime. I should probably clean up a bit before she gets here, but not even a second after the thought crosses my mind.
What the?
She's a witch. My doorbell rings. She couldn't be here already, could she? Maybe it's Suzune-san.
I imagine Suzune-san, here, take this New Year's beer.
Happy New Beer.
Coming.
I walk over to the door and open it.
どうも。
Can you instant transmit yourself?
Nani?
Lo and behold, it is Hyuchidani-san.
Did you get a ride here? I wasn't expecting you so soon.
実は近くまで来ちゃってて、先輩に連絡するの忘れてたって慌てて。
Ah,
Oh, okay. Well, come on in.
お邪魔します。
Sorry about the mess. I didn't have time to clean up.
いえいえ、急に来ちゃった私が悪いので。
Make yourself at home. I'll get you something to drink.
Suzune-san dropped off this beer.
あ、買ってきましたよ。先輩の分もコンビニで。
Oh, thanks. I appreciate it.
外寒かった。
Oh yeah, a place with seasons.
Yep. She shrugs off her jacket before sitting down. I sit down across the table from her.
改めて明けましておめでとうございます。
Omedetou gozaimasu.
今年も1年よろしくお願いします。
Yep.
どうぞこちらお納めください。おばあちゃん作のおせちです。
Oh, thanks. Do you mind if I eat some right now?
どうぞどうぞ。あ、割り箸も持ってきましたよ。
Thanks.
お茶、緑茶とほうじ茶買ってきましたけど、どっちがいいですか？
I'll have the green tea.
はい、どうぞ。
Thanks. You're always so thoughtful, Yujidani-san.
その評価すぐひっくり返りそう。
What did you
Is
do?
your grandma's osechi not good? What do you mean?
Do you need help with your homework? You didn't do it over the holidays?
どうぞどうぞ食べてください。
Okay.
Tilting my head, I open the box of osechi that she hands me. But inside is...
What the? There's only kelp rolls in here.
そうなんです。それ私の大好物なんですけど、お
Wait,
ばあちゃんが毎年たくさん作ったからねって持たせてくれるんです。
Alright then.
でもたくさんありすぎて消費しきれなくて、というわけでおすそ分けです。
Thanks.
すみません、真っ黒なおせちで。
Oh, that's fine. It's a thought that counts. Mind if I go ahead and eat?
どうぞどうぞ、私も食べます。あ、中身変かもです。
Oh no. Odd in what sense?
普通はお魚入れるみたいなんですけど、おばあちゃんお肉入れるんです。
What kind of meat?
あと人参とかごぼうとか根菜。
That doesn't sound too bad. Let's see.
I take an apprehensive bite.
Tasty.
The moment I bite into it, dashi broth oozes out of the kelp, sending a mild sweetness throughout my mouth.
These taste really good, actually.
よかった。私もほんと好きなんです。いただきます。うまい。
Your grandma must be an amazing cook, Yujidani-san.
そうなんですよ。まさにお袋の味って感じで。いや、おばあちゃんですけど。でも色が地味なせいかな。親戚のみんな昆布巻きに手をつけないんですよね。
They're missing out.
いっつも私だけもりもり食べてます。
That's probably why she made you so much.
私の胃袋がもっと大きければ全部食べるんですけど。ごめんおばあちゃん。あ、先輩も無理しないでくださいね。食べきれないなら持って帰るので。
Actually, I'm starving. I can probably finish off the rest myself.
ご飯の支度中でした？台所に食材出してありましたけど。
Oh, no, I was just trying to think of new dishes for a menu.
うわ、真面目。
Well, I thought about that, but it's a little gamey.
Not exactly. It's more like... Remember what I told you on Christmas about my soul?
はい、問題があるとか。
Right. Apparently, I'm unsatisfied with my current life.
So I thought I'd try making soul food.
Honestly, I can't say I've consciously thought about that myself, but because my soul isn't satisfied, it's been attracting butterflies.
Brushing back her bangs, she gazes at me with her left eye.
先輩にはもやもや見えないですよ。
Thanks to Akizuki-san's intervention, my soul is okay for the time being. But also, my soul apparently absorbs these butterflies as well, so even if I were attracting them, you probably wouldn't see them.
ああ、なるほど。
So in short, that tendency of my soul to absorb butterflies is the problem.
ああ、回収できなくなるからですか？私の目みたいに。
Yeah, pretty much.
I guess there's no need to tell her about the whole rewinding time thing, or how God might kill me if I leave things the way they are. I don't want to spook her. Or trigger an existential crisis.
Anyway, since I need to resolve the problem, I've been giving it a lot of thought. Why exactly is my soul not satisfied?
答えは出ました？
Sort of, but we're not playing with the 18 patch. You know how our cafe's main pull is Suzune-san's baking, right?
ですね。大人気です。
Well, I wanted the other stuff on our menu to be just as popular as her stuff. That's why I tried coming up with some new dishes last time. After I did, I saw a lot of people on Instagram and such saying the food was great. But unsurprisingly, they still fell short of her baked goods in terms of popularity.
と、
Oh, don't worry, it's not like I was depressed or anything.
I only cried for 3 days.
Weenie Hut Jr.
Super Weenie Hut Juniors.
I knew I was doing my part to help the cafe, and that was enough for me. That's what my problem was.
先輩は実際に厨房の柱だと思いますけど。
Obviously, you haven't been talking to Suzune then.
Thanks, but that's not what I meant. My problem was I was content with the status quo. I've just been, how do I say this? Going with the flow. Telling myself that my cooking was fine, that there was no hurry, that nothing had to change. But over Christmas, it occurred to me. Did customers ever wait in line for my cooking? Did they ever order my cooking in advance? The answer was no. And that made me frustrated.
なるほど。わかりました。納得するふりはやめて、もう一度頑張ってみようと。
Yeah, I'm gonna pour everything I have into achieving my goal. That's what I've been lacking up until now. Shiki-san motivated me a lot as well. She's constantly thinking about ways to improve the cafe. So over New Year's, I decided to follow in her footsteps and come up with some new ideas of my own. At least that was the plan.
明暗が浮かんだって感じじゃないですね。
Unfortunately not. Turns out it's pretty hard to come up with a new dish.
必要なの新メニューですかね。
What do you mean?
あ、すみません、生意気に。
No, go ahead. I want to hear what you have to say.
ですね、私ずっと水泳やってたので、行き詰まる気持ちみたいなのはわかるんです。
Ah, confirmed. Still swimming.
タイムが伸びないと状況を一発で打開してくれる魔法を探しちゃうんですけど、ないんですよね、そんなのは。結局基礎をみっちり鍛え直すしかなくて。
Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
I see what you're saying. My skills might be improving little by little since I work in the kitchen every day, but still.
すずねさんはプロですからね。基礎から差があるのは仕方ないです。そんな人と肩を並べるには魔法が必要ですよね。
But since there are no magic tricks, rather than trying to brainstorm new dishes, it'd be more constructive in the long run to work on dishes already in my repertoire. Is that what you're trying to say?
いいえ先輩、それはスポーツの話ですよ。
Okay, so pull a rabbit dish out of our hats?
料理にはあるじゃないですか、魔法が。
MSG?
Huh? You mean like adding a pinch of love?
それも大事だと思いますけど、違います。
I'm pretty sure we
食材
can't
です
put
よ
cocaine and
先
stuff
輩。
anymore. I'm pretty sure we can't put cocaine and stuff anymore. The ingredients? Oh!
大晦日みんなでお寿司食べたんですけど、やっぱり回転寿司とは違いますよね。
There was saffron in it. Incidentally, I'm not going to college.
回転寿司も美味しいんですけど、やっぱりちゃんとしたお寿司屋さんの方が臭みがなかったりして。もちろん職人さんの技もあるんでしょうけど、食材の良し悪しで味って変わるじゃないですか、すごく。
I like the fishy smell. True. Come to think of it, the only thing I've been trying to improve were my cooking skills. But I never thought about improving the actual ingredients themselves. Thanks, Yujidani-san.
お役に立てたなら嬉しいです。
Still, I'm not sure our little cafe has the means to acquire high-end ingredients.
Maybe after all those Christmas sells.
使っているパスタを変えるとか、結構効果ありそうじゃないですか？ラーメンでもスープ好きだけど麺はいまいちだなーってお店ありますもん。
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know where we'd find a noodle maker who makes pasta, though.
ああ、そんな印象ありますね。いっそ手作りしちゃうとか。
I was about to say, they have those pasta making attachments for stand mixers.
Pasta from scratch? Yeah, it sounds like it'd sell pretty well, as long as it's not too hard to make, that is.
あ、カルボナーラってベーコン使ってますよね。
Oh, yeah, we do.
ベーコン手作りしてみるのどうです？
You can just make bacon?
できますできます。で、私はやったことないですけど。
I read that as of course not, and I was like, then why'd you mention it?
前に動画で見たことあるんです。魔王の燻製講座。
I'm a little afraid of the Demon King's smoked meat workshop.
Oh, it just reminds me of like in my head, it's Demon King Piccolo.
Oh,
Like, that's their logo.
that would be
It's
amazing.
just him on his throne.
Making meats. He's got an apron and a butcher's knife.
燻製機も手作りで大丈夫みたいで、私にもできそうって感じでした。
Mind showing me this video?
OK です。スマホ。
Yuchidani-san does a bit of searching on her phone before placing it on the table. Then she taps the play button. The two of us peer at the screen, watching it together.
So that's where that crazy title comes from.
It is Demon King Piccolo.
そうなんです。魔王が燻製のことを教えてくれる動画なんです。
Special beam cannon.
Special bacon cannon!
It's better.
It's a pretty funny video, I'll give it that.
でしょでしょ？私燻製なんてする気ないのに全部見ちゃいましたもん。
Tell us your secrets.
I can see why. This Demon King guy is actually a pretty good teacher. The preparation does look like it'd take time, but it definitely seems easier than you'd expect.
今気がつきましたけど、いい素材に変えようって話なのに、ベーコン作りを提案する私ぶっ飛んでますね。
I do actually feel like giving it a try now, though. But whether or not it'll turn out well remains to be seen. Still, everything's an experience. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Let's give it a shot.
よかった、役に立てて。
You really did have great suggestions. Thanks.
どういたしまして。燻製セット、手作り面倒なら通販でも買えますよ。前に調べました。
I'll go look for one in person later. Don't want to wait for something to ship.
お、じゃあ今から行きましょう。
You have time?
はい、行きたいです。
Well, alright then. Let's go.
ああ。
We depart for the shopping mall.
The only shopping mall.
I mean, it's convenient. Luckily, we're able to find all of the tools we're looking for in one place. See? Convenient. For starters, we buy a small, relatively cheap, pot-shaped smoker that would fit on my stove. Although the bacon isn't particularly complicated to make, it apparently needs to be cured for 1 week after being salted. Since we're just starting out, we decide to go with cheese and sausages instead, which don't need to be cured.
これで揃いましたかね。
Looks like it. Alright, let's head back.
楽しみ。
After returning home, I immediately begin setting up the smoker on my stove. First, I have to cover the bottom of the smoker with wood chips.
どんな香りになるんだろう。桜でしたっけ？
It's gonna smell like cherry blossoms.
Yep, Sakura smoke chips. If this goes well, I might try out some other smoke chips later.
Hickory smoked. Next, I place a wire mesh over the chips, then the cheese and the sausages on top of that.
Now to put on the lid and set it to high heat until it begins to smoke.
で、弱火にして10分ですね。めちゃくちゃ簡単ですね。
You said it. I always thought smoking meat was a lot more difficult.
We keep our eyes on the smoker while we chat.
あ、煙出てきましたよ。
Now switch to low heat.
すでに香りが。わ、すごい。
I hope this isn't gonna make my room smell. It is pretty strong.
Yeah, I kind of always figured smoking meat was an outdoor thing. But
You know, it normally is.
Yeah.
I think.
窓を開けますか？
yes,
Good idea.
開けると寒い。
Just bear with it.
quickly under the kotatsu.
はい。うわー、ドキドキしてきた。
Shivering from the cold, she keeps her eyes fixed on the smoker.
先輩、10分です。
Alright, let's open her up.
おー、
Oh,
チーズもソーセージも色変わってる。
I think they're supposed to be.
yep. They're fully smoked through and through.
確かあれですよね。一晩置かないといけないんですよね。
Yeah, apparently that helps the smell mellow out a bit.
待てます？
Not a chance. Let's go ahead and eat.
ですよね。いただきます。
She picks up a piece of cheese, giving it a couple of sniffs.
桜感は全然わかんないけど、とってもスモーキ
Alright. Yujidani-san.
ー。はい、先輩。
It's the moment of truth.
いただきます。
I've never had anything like this before. This is incredible.
香りが口の中で爆発する。
Let's try the sausages too.
そうですね、食べましょう。うまー。
So good. Man, the Demon King was right. Smoked foods or something else.
私ちょっと衝撃なんですけど、ベーコン作ったらこの香りがつくってことですよね。
Yeah, I bet it would.
今まで食べてたベーコンはベーコンではなかった。
If you're talking about the stuff they sell at supermarket, that's just plain old ham.
あ、でもカフェで使ってるのはそれじゃないですよね。
Yeah, we use the real stuff, but it definitely doesn't smell anywhere near as good as this. Once we start making our own bacon, though, we might just discover a whole new world of flavor.
やばー、これ食べさせたい。他の人にも食べてもらいたい。
I wonder if Suzune-san's home. Maybe she's still at her parents' house?
あ、同じマンションなんですよね。呼びます呼びます、超呼びます。
Knock on our door. Hey, you want to try our smoked meat?
Slap.
She pulls out her phone, tapping away furiously. Before long, the doorbell rings. Yuchidani-san goes to answer the door and return with Suzune-san in tow, who's holding a can of beer. Of course she is.
Alright, I called it.
Yes, you did.
なに？急に来いって。
Meat.
You want my sausage?
飲んでました？飲んでたよ。朝から飲んでた。
You know, we made a lot of jokes, but they were all true.
Yeah, she woke up really early just so that it was 5 o'clock. Well, this should be a nice snack for you then.
She walks up to the smoker and peers inside. Perhaps because she's slightly drunk, she picks up a piece of cheese without the slightest hesitation and begins to nibble on it, like a mouse.
うわ、
Beer cheese.
どうです？なにこれ、めちゃくちゃ美味しいじゃん。ですよねですよね、衝撃ですよね。あー、これいいわ。ビールによく合う。何作ったの？
Yep. And we were wondering also if we could use this to improve the cafe menu somehow.
へえ、研究してたんだ。ベーコン作ってみようって話してたんです。ベーコン？
Yeah, we got advice from the Demon King. Incidentally, I don't have a soul anymore.
It wasn't working that well to begin with.
Yep, it's actually easier to make than you think. It takes quite a while since you have to let it sit for a week before you salt it. After you salt it, I mean, but that's pretty much it.
香りの強い自家製ベーコン使ったらめっちゃ美味しくなると思うんです。カルボナーラ。それこそ名物になっちゃうくらいに。確かにこれは美味しいけど。
There's a but coming up.
ベーコン？
That's right.
自信ある？
About what?
1週間寝かせるって言ったよね。
Yeah.
それ大丈夫なの？傷まない？
I mean, if it's salted.
Well, it'll be covered with salt, so...
大丈夫って言い切れる？絶対？自信を持ってお客さんに出せる？
She does bring up a good point.
That is a legit good question, because, like, there are some meats you can leave out for a while and they're gonna be fine, and then there's some you can't.
Oh yeah, pork? You've got to be super careful. I can't answer her. After all, I've never done this before. Of course I can't say anything for certain.
まあ、塩漬けなんだから、ほぼほぼ大丈夫なんだろうけどね。でも、食中毒なんて出しちゃったら、一発アウトだよ。
Good point.
Well, I don't know. I did go to a hummus restaurant that I got food poisoning from 3 times.
Wow. Okay.
絶対に大丈夫って自信がないなら、おすすめしない。
Oh, now that you mention it, our customers probably would be a little hesitant to eat smoked meat made by an amateur.
神経質な指摘ではあるけどね。でもそうじゃないとお客さんに料理なんて提供できない。
No, you're right.
すみません、私無責任な提案しちゃって。
It's not your fault. Without you, I never would have thought about using a smoker. It was a great idea to make our own bacon. I'm sure the added smokiness would have taken our carbonara to the next level. Smokiness.
何か思いついた？
You ever thought about insurance fraud? I mean, as long as there aren't any food safety issues, you said you'd be okay with our idea, right?
だね。お客さんに安心して食べてもらえるなら問題なし。
There's something I want to try. Could you stay here and wait for a while?
いいよ。飲みながら待ってる。
Yeah, she'll be fine.
手伝います。
With the beer?
No, that's okay. I want this to be a surprise for you too, Yoshidani-san. Just wait over there with Suzune-san.
With the beer.
はい。
After ushering them out of the kitchen, I alone remain.
All right. Let's do this.
Leroy!
ビールなくなっちゃった。お茶飲みますか？これまだ口つけてないですよ。もらおうかな。この昆布巻き美味しいね。
Thanks, Grandma.
She's almost eaten as many kale rolls as she has
いっぱ
spread
い食べて
beers.
ください。おーい、昴生まだ？昆布巻きでお腹いっぱいになっちゃうよ。
Nobody's forcing you to eat them.
Sorry for the wait. I just finished now.
I carried 2 small plates over to the table. What I'd been making, of course, was carbonara.
見た目は普通だけど。
Neither do you.
It's not.
何か燻製したんですよね。
You'll see. Go ahead and try it.
A place. Okay. I place a fork in front of each of my guests and get my vowels confused. Now to see what they think.
それじゃあ、いただきます。いただきます。お？いつもと風味が違うね。噛んでるとふわっと香る。ベーコンじゃないですよね。あれ？何を燻製にしたんだろう。
I smoked the pasta.
野菜でもなさそうだけど、何したの？
It's the black pepper. That's what I smoked.
Ah.
ああ、具材じゃなくてそっち。
Yeah, in a way, black pepper is actually the main ingredient in carbonara. I mean, that's where the name of the dish comes from, in fact.
炭焼きって意味だっけ？ブラックペッパーいっぱいかけて真っ黒になるから。
Well, I learned something today.
Exactly. I was contemplating whether or not to smoke the salt, but I thought that would change the flavor too much. So I decided to smoke the pepper instead. This way it adds a new kick without destroying the balance of the dish.
ほんと、いいアクセントになってると思うよ。風味を足すだけでかなり変わるね。味付けは変えてないはずなのに、奥行きのある味わいになってる。美味しいですこれ。本場の味って感じします。本場のカルボナーラ知らないですけど。
Glad you like it. I only just finished smoking the pepper, so the smell might be a little harsh. But as long as I let it sit for a while, it should disappear. Then all I need to do is mix in some regular black pepper to, fine-tune the flavor.
うん。バランス整えれば十分お店に出せるレベルだと思う。お世辞じゃなく美味しいよ。
Yes.
Thanks. What about you?
ごちそうさまでした。
Okay, well, she approves.
Wow, not even a crumb left.
ガチで美味しかったです。本場の味的な。本場の味知らないですけど。それさっきも言ってた。まあ気持ちはわかるけど。
I wasn't expecting this much of a reaction. I'm flattered.
ほんと美味しかったです。先輩天才ですね。
But I don't live in a lamp.
Stop it.
メイさんが褒めまくってるからあえてのダメ出しね。
Oh no.
さっきも言ったけどバランス調整は必要だね。
I know, it's got a pretty strong flavor, so I'm gonna try and let it mellow overnight next time.
一人で悩むより明日にでもみんなに食べてもらった方がいいかもね。で、平均値を取るかそれともあえて癖を強調するかを決める。ああ、なるほど。思い切り尖らせた方が話題になるかもですね。そうすると好きと嫌いでバッサリ分かれちゃうから判断が難しいけどね。好きにやってみなよ。メニューに追加することは誰も反対しないと思うよ。
Alright, I'll give it a shot. And thanks, Yoshidani-san. I wouldn't have come up with this idea without you, so thanks.
いえいえ、私なんて思いつきで話してただけなので。先輩が天才なんですよ。これほんと最高です。
Thanks.
でった照れてる昴生よ。
What?
燻製チーズとソーセージ追加してくれない？全部食べちゃった。
Okay.
You already ate them all? I wanted some too, you know.
あーやくん。
Where does it all go?
Alright, fine.
先輩、私他の試してみたいです。
Well, I mean, if you insist.
Sure, I'll rummage around my fridge and see what else we can toss in the smoker.
楽しみ。
Yuchidani-san and I head for the kitchen. Both of their reactions had been extremely positive. Let's hope the others feel the same way when they try it tomorrow.
カフェステラと死神の蝶。明けましておめでとうございます。今日から営業再開です。
Well, I'm glad you feel that way, Kana, but we're not actually going to start work until the next episode. That's the extent of the joke I had. Well, awkward, isn't it?
I think it's the funniest joke this episode.
Well, that was fun. So we're actually coming up with some pretty good ideas. I think it's interesting how the crux of our issues seems to keep coming back to coming up with new dishes for the cafe, but it's a little bit different every time. We had the coming up with the ideas for Natsume's route for the New Year's stand, and then
the festival, and then the other thing,
it was the cake for Valentine's in that contest for Suzune's. So that was pretty cool. And now we've got this coming up on some variations. So I'm wondering what it's going to be like. I have the sneaking suspicion there'll be something for Nozomi and Kana's routes as well. I'm not sure what they are.
Yeah, I would imagine so.
But that's neat. It's a little bit different every time. I like that a lot. Because
Me too.
I think in some games, when there's a central point, like a certain event, like King Koi, for example, there's the Christmas party. And
Yeah.
it's a little different, but it's not that different from route to route. This game actually feels like there are some notable differences.
Yeah.
And I
Except
appreciate
that one time we didn't go to the Christmas party.
Oh yeah, that's true. I forgot about that. But we'll see how well the carbonara goes over in the next episode. And we'll get some more time with May. Yay! She's really interesting.
She really is.
She's got this whole side of her that you don't get at all from her character in the common route. She just seems
No.
so positive and bubbly, and then you get into this and it's like, oh, you actually have some interesting layers to you.
Yeah. And I wonder, like, I guess you probably don't, because we didn't see any side of that either, not just in the common route, but
No.
also in other protagonist routes.
Yeah, I feel like the only route where maybe it could come up might be Nozomi's route, but I don't know. Because they're pretty close.
Yeah.
But we'll just have to see. Anyway, thank you all for watching. We hope you've enjoyed this episode, and we hope to see you in the next one. For now, we are the Bridge Boys, signing off.